Morning of day 107. The owner of the Sterling Inn has dropped us off back at Moxie Pond Road. And we are going to head into the woods for 2 days, hike to Monson. I think we're gonna go over maybe that mountain over there. I'm not sure anymore. We're gonna go over one pretty steep climb and a pretty steep descent today. It is just a little after 8 o'clock and the sun is already beating down on us. All right, going into the woods, 24.8 miles to Main Highway 15, which will take us 2 days. Back to construction there.
So I can walk right out to the trail.
Side trail to the Bald Mountain lean-to, because we heard there was some hot Coca-Cola and some water. I wonder how old this thing is.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Maine has given us slab rock to climb again today. It's probably steeper than it looks on the camera. Trail goes through some big overhanging boulder rocky things. It's like a roof right here. And then climb some more roots. I think we're getting closer to the top of this bald. Made it to the top of some mountain. What do we call this mountain?
Well, the top is there if you want to go up,
The top is there?
but the trail goes this way.
Oh. Oh, it's close enough. I am on the top of Moxie Bald Mountain. Something like 2,600 feet up here. A little windy, not windy enough. It's brutal hot. I don't know if you can see over there is Moxie Pond where we started this morning. And we don't have to climb those mountains. We do have to go down over there. Here at this trail intersection is a pile of old rusty stuff. Not exactly sure why it's all here. Onward. I think this was like the best chance for flowing water. Some pond shelter for lunch here has a picnic table. And I'll get some water out of that pond over there. So what do you think, Mr. Frog? Is this water good? We have woods, we have trail. It's like they collected the rocks in the woods and threw them in a ditch and said, walk here. We came to this river whose name I cannot pronounce, but begins with a P and ends with a quat. And there are some stealth sites up in the woods here behind me, where we're gonna make our home for the night. It's about 4:30. I got some water. Headed back up to the sites. This site works. And I looked up the name of the river for those of you that are concerned about such things, and it's PISCATAQUIS, West Branch specifically. I think it got about 90 degrees today. It was hot. And this is maybe 11 or 12 miles from where we started. And we'll have, I think, 12 miles to go tomorrow into get a pickup to go to Shaw's Hostel in Monson. So it's still really hot, but I'm going to have to boil water to cook dinner and then wait for the dinner to cool down so I can eat it. But That's about it. And I'm going to go to bed. I wish I could go to bed now, but it's only 4:30. Good morning, day 108 in my tent next to the PISCATAQUis, something like that, river. And it's a little after 5 o'clock. I've had oatmeal, drinking cold coffee, going to hike about 12 miles today to Shaw's Hostel. Slept okay last night. Once I got to sleep, it was so hot. It was just laying there, and then had to put some clothes on because it got a little cold. Then I had to get my sleeping bag lying around. And eventually, I was under my quilt. So after that point, it was a good night's sleep. Six o'clock and hiking right next to this river we slept, so we're gonna have to ford it, but there's the moon. About 7:30 and we've hiked almost 3 miles. Most of it's, well, all of it's been along this river behind me that we camped near. The trail has been flat along the river, and then it goes up and down over the contours that make the river curve back and forth. I forgot what they're called. They're like hills and valleys at each bend in the river. And so trail's been pretty nice so far this morning, which is a real change. They're all empty. That's too bad. We are not taking the dirt road to Monson. We are staying on the AT for another 3.3 miles to Main Highway 15. Boy, it's hot. Yeah, my thermometer says 90. And I pulled down the Garmin weather forecast. Yeah. And it was predicting 87 for today and tomorrow. Maybe some rain tomorrow. 10 to 1. We left at 6, so that's about 7 hours of hiking to do, I think, 13 miles today. Not bad for an old man. Coming out of the woods right now at the highway, Main 15, I think it is, where we're going to get picked up and taken to Shaw's Hiker Hostel and spend the night and do a zero tomorrow. And during the 0 day, we will strategize and plan for the 100-mile wilderness, which is the next leg. It's really a 100-mile wilderness in Katahdin that we have to plan for, because I don't think there's certainly no resupply in the 100-mile wilderness. And that's what makes it wilderness. And gonna have to get some info and scope out the latest on the next big leg of the trip. Right now, I'm going to turn the phone off and find my friends. We are at Shaw's Hiker Hostel. We'll go check in.